Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Eala falls to Hungarian in Oeiras Ladies Open. Hungarian netter Panna Udvardy fought back from 3 games down in the second set to upset top-seeded Filipina netter Alex Eala 7-6, 7-4, 6-4. On Thursday in the women's singles round of 16 at the Women's Tennis Association 125 level Oeiras Ladies Open in Portugal. Eala committed a net error when she returned a long volley from Udvardy for the final match point, add 40, off their 1 hour and 49-minute long encounter. With the win, Udvardy advanced to the quarterfinals, while Eala crashed out of the tournament, but will bring home a purse totaling €28.35. $182,533 for her effort. It was a tiring encounter between Eala and Udvardy, who broke the Filipina in the 12th game of the first to force a 2-break and took a 5-2 lead after she stood her ground with her solid baseline game. The 143rd-ranked Udvardy then fell behind 1-4 after Eala went strong with her baseline game in the second set. But the 26-year-old Udvardy found her strength after engaging the Filipina in a series of long exchanges in the first 5 games of the second set. With Eala tiring out, Udvardy broke her serve twice and held the Filipina to a deuce in the 10th game of the second set. Udvardy took the final point after Eala netted a forehand return shot. Earlier, Eala and Katie Volynets fell to the 4th-seeded pair of Carmen Corley and Kristina Rosca of the U.S. 6-3, 6-4. On Wednesday night, Philippine time. Eala earned a share of €960 with Volynets in their doubles partnership. The skies of Portugal were calm, but on Court 3 of the Oeiras Ladies Open, a storm was quietly brewing. What began as a hopeful day for Alex Eala, the pride of Philippine tennis, ended with a firm handshake at the net and a painful but purposeful lesson. Sometimes the clay wins. Eala, just 19 and already blazing trails as a top BVTA prospect, bowed out of the 2025 Oeiras Ladies Open in the round of 16 after falling to Hungary's Panna Udvardy, a crafty and composed opponent who used every grain of red clay to her advantage. The match was more than a result, it was a test. And for Eala, it was a reminder that in tennis, progress isn't always a straight line. The match, experience versus energy. From the moment the players stepped onto the court, their contrast was clear. Eala, the lefty with powerful strokes and youthful confidence, sought to dictate play early. Her forehand was alive, sweeping wide angles and testing Udvardy's reach. Her backhand, sharp and compact, looked ready for battle. The fire was there. But Udvardy, a 26-year-old veteran of the European clay circuit, was patient. She didn't match Eala's aggression. She neutralized it. Her shots were deep, looping, laced with topspin and intent. She dragged Eala into long rallies, forcing the Filipina to hit one more shot, then another, until the errors came. The match wasn't decided in big moments. It was won in the small ones, the slow-burning points, the strategic drop shots, the subtle shifts in pace. Udvardy simply outlasted, not overpowered. A nation watches, and still believes. Back home in the Philippines, fans tuned in, hoping to see their tennis heroine move deeper into the draw. For a country that has long been starved of tennis glory on the world stage, Alex Eala is more than a rising athlete. She's a symbol of possibility. And while the result was not what many hoped for, the respect remains. The faith deepens. Because Eala has never promised perfection. What she delivers is effort, pride, and the fearless pursuit of greatness, something even a loss can't diminish. Eala, every loss is a lesson. After the match, Eala handled the press with the poise of a seasoned pro. It's always tough to lose, but especially on clay, you learn so much with every match, she said. I'll take this and work on it. The season's still long. I'm hungry for more. And that hunger, that spark, is what keeps her future so bright. Growing through the grind. Clay is known as the great equalizer. It slows down the game, rewards patience, and punishes impatience. Many of the game's greats, Federer, Sharapova, even Serena, struggled on it early in their careers. Eala is no exception. But with every match on clay, she gains not just experience, but resilience. She learns to reset midpoint, to construct instead of attack, to think beyond the next shot. This loss to Udvardy won't haunt her. It will harden her. Bigger things ahead. Paris beckons. Despite the early exit in Portugal, Eala's calendar is far from empty. In fact, her biggest stage yet is just around the corner. She's officially qualified for the 2025 French Open, where she will make her Grand Slam main draw debut as a professional. The journey from the ITF circuit to the big show is nearing its next major milestone. Oeiras was a checkpoint. Paris is a statement waiting to happen. And if history is any guide, Eala tends to bounce back stronger. Fast. Losing isn't the end. It's the process. In tennis, losses come often. Even the greats only win a handful of the dozens of tournaments they play each year. What separates the contenders from the champions is what they do after walking off the court. Eala's post-match response? Back to work, back to the gym, back to the grind. It's that kind of attitude that's built her career so far. And it's that same spirit that will carry her further. Final rally. Just a page in the story. So yes, Alex Eala lost in Oeiras. But look closer, and you'll see it wasn't really about defeat. It was about learning, about adjusting, about showing the world that win or lose, she belongs among the best. She walks away with a few bruises, maybe, but she also walks away sharper, smarter, hungrier. The red clay in Portugal may have left a mark, but don't be surprised if she leaves her own impression next, on the courts of Roland Garros and beyond. Because the story of Alex Eala is not about one match. It's about the climb. And she's still rising.